Hey, you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel.
Whoop whoop.
And today we are here to discuss RuPaul's Drag Race Secret Celebrity. I'm sorry, it's
Season
RuPaul's Secret
2.
Celebrity Drag Race Season 2.
That's cool.
And I have to say, I'm going to enjoy this way more than Season 1. Way more. Because Season 1 just gave me drag you. I'm like, But Season 2, now this is what Celebrity Drag Race should have been from the jump. And the production this season, honey, the coins they're putting into this.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, this is going to be a fun season. Fun season. I hope you have your top 3 ready.
No.
Ooh, you better get it together, honey. We're going to go through them so you can, get your thoughts together. Our good friend already sent me her top 3. So we are going to definitely have to do.
You know what happened? I was in the middle of watching it yesterday.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when my learning team's partner called me. And so I didn't get to finish.
Okay. So, what did you think overall of this episode?
um, it was a good episode.
Really good episode. A lot of people are comparing it to Mass Singer. I see it. I see it.
Yeah.
My thing is, I know it's not a guessing game. RuPaul says straight up the front, this is not a guessing game, but we're still gonna keep our
Celebrities'
celebrities'
identities.
identities a secret. And I think it's only because the title is Secret Celebrity.
Right.
I think that's the thing where they stabbed themselves in the foot. I think they should just drop the secret and just put
Mm-hmm.
RuPaul Celebrity Drag Race.
Right. But
Uh,
I guess because they already had Celebrity Drag Race, they had to change the title up.
no, because season 1 was Secret Celebrity, and I think they had to keep it that way because they
Um,
have Celebrity Drag Race.
but the celebrities weren't a secret. We knew who they were.
Yeah, I know. But if they still called it Secret Celebrity Drag Race. But my
Unless
thing
they were
is,
like D-list celebrity drag race, and that I
now we got a few C and a B lister, honey. I'm like, well, come to, and an A lister in my heart. In my heart. And unfortunately, she went to the house today. Well, she went to the house Friday. This will come out on Tuesday. Yeah.
right.
So she went to the house on Friday.
She went to the house, but it was really obvious who she was.
It was obvious who most of these people were.
You know what? I don't watch TV like that, so I don't know them. One of them I figured out because you gave me a clue.
I did.
Yes.
Okay, when we get to it, because I'm gonna discuss on who I think all these people are. So yeah, I'm super excited. I'm loving this season. It's fun. Most of these performances were really cute, but let's go ahead and get into it. But before we do,
Mm-hmm.
we must remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe. We've been seeing the love you've been showing us, so hopefully it continues with Secret Celebrity Drag Race. Hopefully there's an audience there too. But yes,
Yes.
I
Because this is drag race, I'm expecting a lot more from y'all because when we did do the Masked Singer. I didn't like that too much.
we could have kept going. It's just we got behind, and there was just no point. By the time we got caught up, the season was way over. So what was the point
Right.
of
And it's
covering
not
it?
like the person we didn't want to win didn't win.
So it's just like, yeah.
Like we were done after the person we wanted to win that round one. We were like, oh, they're gonna go all the way. It's okay.
Yeah, she gonna win. Okay.
And then they won.
Yeah. So just subscribe to the channel, join our family here, and let's have a good time. So let's get into this episode because I'm ready to talk. I'm ready to talk about these here celebrities, honey, because some of them showed the fuck out.
I'm gonna need you to educate me.
Some of these celebrities showed the fuck out. So we start off with this little fake off. The winner of Celebrity Drag Race is. You didn't think we are gonna give it to you right off? No, we didn't. I don't even know why you tried that. Anyway, 9 celebrities. Here they are. Some of these should give away who they are because I'm like, that's clearly who, and who. They're performing, and then we're having our our advisors. I forget what they call them.
Their divine something
Yeah, but we got Jujubee again. Brooklyn
again.
Heights
She got the call.
and Monet Exchange, honey. But somewhere along the line, we're gonna have some guest spots from Got
Milk and Katya and
Silky Nutmeg Ganache, Eureka, Violet, and Morgan McMichael. So I'm super excited to see them. I imagine since we saw 6, it's when we get to the top 6. I imagine they'll have something to do then. But the winner of RuPaul's Secret Celebrity Drag Race will win $100,000 for the charity of their choice.
Yes.
Love that. Up that number up. But love that. So let's start off with Mama Ru. What did we think of this look this week?
It was cute.
Very cute. Very cute.
Looked like a Barbie outfit.
Very much so. We were joined by Michelle and Carson this week.
I like the brown hair with the gold, with the gray, as opposed to the strikingly black hair.
Mm-hmm. And then Carson, he wasn't as annoying as normal.
You know, I think you find him less annoying on these shows than you do on Drag Race.
I'm not sure if it was a live audience because they were feeling it. And honey, can y'all turn the audience noise down a little bit on the next episode? Damn, I could barely hear RuPaul. I'm like, come on, lower the audio from the audience. I know y'all can. I know y'all want to give it the impression that, you know, they're like, woo, woo, and don't get me wrong, I get it, but we still need to hear Ru.
Mm-hmm.
So there's RuPaul, and the category for tonight is first time in drag.
I'm coming out.
So Secret Celebrity RuPaul's Drag Race. We have our Queen Supremes. That's what they're called. Queen Supremes.
Ah.
Queen Supremes wearing orange. So, you know, I love all these outfits.
Of course. Even the one that looks like it came from the mall.
And Jujubee with this wig again. Ma'am, how many times we gonna see this wig? In so many different variations. I live for it. But I thought it was funny that it got a little call out from RuPaul.
I thought it was because she was wearing the exact same kind of wig, but now that I'm really just looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize that wig.
And so I'll find it on Twitter, but they posted every time Jujubee has worn this wig in the different variations. So yeah, we're going to. But yeah, Jujubee's here. Hey, mama. All right, so let's get into it. Up first, we have Poppy Love. Poppy Love performed "You Oughta Know" by Alanis Morissette. What did you think of Poppy Love?
I think they gave a stellar performance. I love that performance.
Amazing. And come on, straight man. Come on, straight man.
Okay, with the head and he leaned into it, and that just thoroughly tickled me.
I think it is. It makes sense. So we'll get to that in a minute. But overall, I really love this performance. Like, this was a great way to kick off the season. A great way. And let us know, oh, honey, what we did season 1, we're not doing that no more. Honey, that ain't what we're doing here. This is a production. We got budget this time. Stage, and did you see the workroom? Oh, I'm like, honey, we should use this for regular drag group. Ooh, that would be sickening. But can you imagine them doing their musicals and their runway all on this?
It would be so much bigger.
Hey, it looks like this show ain't slowing down anytime soon. Let's do it. Oh,
why not?
This moment right here when they dragged her back.
Right.
Oh, I live, as Trinity the Tuck would say.
Oh, live.
It was just fully committed to this performance.
Yes.
Fully committed to this performance. And I love
that art.
So good. So good. So did you have any ideas on who Poppy Love could have been?
No, not really. It was giving Joey Fatone for a minute.
You are in the ballpark. You are so in the ballpark. Just from the little piece that we saw from behind, I knew exactly who this was, plus the voice. Everybody knows I am a huge Backstreet Boys fan.
That was the other one. I thought it was AJ.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking it too. You know,
Because he disappeared off of TikTok for a minute.
Yes, and AJ has, I don't want to say fully committed to the art of drag in the past, but has been tiptoeing around it. So it's so fun to see him here and fully embrace this. And I truly think this is AJ. I might be wrong, but I truly feel like this is AJ McLean, and they did a great job. Up next is Chakra 7.
Woo.
And she performed I'm Every Woman by Chaka Khan. What did you think of this performance?
I thought it was good.
I thought this was amazing.
Yes. I don't know who this is. I don't recognize the face at all.
As we're going through, she is a child actress.
But yeah.
She rose to fame from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
That's not. Oh God, she aged.
Yes. I believe that is Tatiana Ali.
That's Tatiana Ali.
I truly feel like she walked out and I saw that face. I'm like, oh, that's Tatiana. Oh, that is Tatiana, honey. And she slayed.
Which is understandable. She had her one hit wonder that one time in the late 90s, early 2000s.
But yeah, I thought she did an amazing job here. Is there anything else you want to add to this? I'm Every Woman.
She was giving.
She was. You could tell she was a little nervous. But baby, she still had one of the better performances of the night.
Yes, very much so.
But yes, I fully believe that this is Tatiana.
Oh, I see it now.
I fully believe that this is Tatiana Ali. I do. So we're moving on to Donna Bellissimo. And she performed Super Bass by Nicki Minaj. Now, I've been waiting for years for Drag Race to use Super Bass, and we get it on freaking Celebrity Drag Race. I want that as a lip sync song. From two queens who can buck and kick and split and dip. I want the full production to this song. But I will say Donna Bellissimo did a good job. What did you think of her performance?
It was good. I think I know who this one was.
Yeah, this one was real obvious for me too. Real obvious.
It's somebody who's never worn heels before. Give them just a little bit of grace.
I'll give them a week or two, but if they stay this size, because a lot of these queens have never worn heels before, and you see the inches they got on them.
Yeah, but that one is a little heavy set.
No,
it's one thing when you work out and you work out your legs and you can carry them calf muscles.
Carson's average eggplants. I'm just now seeing that. Oh my God.
Michelle's juicy melons.
I am sick of it. I'm sick of it. This was too fun. But overall, I thought this was a fun performance.
It was.
Really good. One of my favorites of the night. Like starting off the show, these three were, this sandwich bit. I'm like, oh girl, can you cut me off a piece? Can you cut me off a piece of that sandwich, honey? Because that looks good.
Oh, look at the Ray J twin.
It's the who?
The Ray J twin. He looked like him in the profile right there.
Right here?
Yep. Ray J when he used to be cute.
Moving onwards. But you know how much I love
how much you love a kick line.
Oh, when Donna pulled that out, I'm like, yes. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, so good. I wish I got but this was so much fun.
I recognize like 3 of those dancers.
Yeah, because they used them for 14 as well, and All-Star 7. So I'm like, okay, I see, keeping them employed. Love to see that.
But I was gonna say they were in Lil Nas X.
Oh, they're in Lil Nas X
performances too.
The ones that I recognize are the ones that have been on season 14 and All-Star 7. There's one in particular that caught my eye. I'm like, I remember him. But who do you think Donna Bellissimo could possibly be?
I don't know his name, but he was in Mean Girls.
Yes, Daniel. What does that mean? His last name? It's Daniel something. But yes, that's what I believe it is as well.
Danielson.
It was the voice. The voice gave it away. I've watched Mean Girls too much for that voice not to go. I'm like, oh, I know that voice. I know that voice. My ears. And that was the one thing that their voices, a lot of these people's voices is what gave it away for me, especially when we get to two of the people who I've seen them on TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them, I'm really shocked you didn't pick up neither one of their voices because of the TV show we both watched. And one of them, I'm shocked you couldn't tell it was them. I'm like, baby, as soon as we saw them, I'm like, oh, I know what that is. Up next is Millie Vaughn Sunshine. And she performed Sweet But Psycho by Ava Max. When I tell you Miss Thing, this is another song I want as a lip sync too. But when I tell you Miss Thing 8, I'm like, ooh, you better have your background come out because this is one of them I'm shocked you didn't know off the jump. This was an amazing performance. I thought they did a really good job. A really good job. There we go, right here, this one. Right here on the right. That's the one I know from season 14 and All Star 7.
Oh yeah, I recognize the tattoo down the side.
Huh?
The tattoos down the side.
Oh, see, the mustache is what got me. I'm like, hey, I remember that mustache. Because that's what made me notice was the mustache. Then I'm like, oh, it's him. Hey, honey, you better stay employed. But yeah, this was a really good performance. Really committed to the character. Did Gottmik do her makeup?
That's what it looked like.
You know, with season 1, they had the queens there actually doing the makeup. Oh, did they have Gottmik do this one? Because that gives me a very Gottmik face. I saw that online. I agree. But yes, they ate, had a good time. Real good. I took a lot of screenshots.
Real good.
There we go. So, did you have any guess on who this could be?
No.
For you to be a Glee fan as me, I'm shocked you didn't recognize Tina's voice.
Oh my God.
Yes, Miss Jenna, I can't remember Jenna's last name. But yes, as soon as she started talking, I'm like, Jenna? Glee? And then she got out there and did all that dancing. I'm like, yeah, that's her. And they're talking about, oh, you must be a dancer. I'm like, honey, she was dancing every week on Glee, multiple numbers. Okay. But yes, I truly feel like this is Tina from Glee. Her voice.
And that's what you missed on Glee.
Yeah, the voice. I was like, is that her? That could be her. Is that her? Yeah, that's her. That's her. Yes. Moving onwards to Jackie Wood. Now, this is the one queen. I did not know who this was. So whenever Jackie goes home, and after we saw the performance tonight, honey, it's going to be some. I'm going to be genuinely shocked because I have no idea who Jackie Wood is. But I love this name, Jackie Wood. I love that. I love it so much.
If I don't, Jackie Wood.
Jackie Wood. So good. But she did Juice by Lizzo. Whoever did this to this queen should know better. I get it. We want to try to cover the breastplate, but this makes her look like she has no neck at all.
That part.
Same with the torso. I feel like that skirt's too high. Bring it down some. I feel like they set this queen up for failure when it comes to the look department. And
I think they were trying to fulfill the aesthetic that the person had for the character, but it was too much Michelle Visage in Jersey.
Honestly, it looked like there was points where Jackie forgot the choreography.
She did.
And she was just kind of like,
gonna blame it on the juice, baby.
Now, this part right here, she was feeling it. I was like, okay, ma'am, I see you. I feel you, okay? But yeah, I have no idea who this is.
I don't either.
No idea.
And the way that nose is contoured, I was like, did they put a prosthetic on them so we wouldn't know who it was?
I don't know. I do not know. But up next is Electra Owl. She performed Raise Your Glass by Pink. What did you think of this performance?
Not my favorite.
I didn't like this at all. And it really shocks me because if this is who I think it is, this person has stage presence. She's an actual singer. Like,
right.
I don't feel any stage presence. She was not connecting well to the audience. It was just like...
Or her dancers, for that matter.
If this is who I think this is, I would think you would have more experience in this lane. I'm not sure if it's throwing you off having to lip sync and not sing live. But yeah, it was just... It wasn't what it was, honestly. I did like this moment. You know, I love when queens get lifted up. But yeah, do you have any ideas who you think this is?
Shania Twain.
That is a good guess, but I think Shania is more of an olive skin tone. I think this is Taylor Dayne. I think it's Taylor Dayne. When I heard her speaking, I'm like, the voice kind of gives me that. And when I'm looking at her, I'm like, this could possibly be Taylor Dayne. And that's why it shocks me because I've seen Taylor Dayne perform, honey. She demands that stage.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it's Taylor Dayne. And hopefully she can get it together. Up next is Thirsty Vaughn Trapp doing Doja by the Pussycat Dolls. I lived for this.
Yes.
I do agree. I think it was Michelle who said she needed to connect more with the audience because she was connected with the dancers and she was moving very well, but, you know, connect with the audience because, you know, that's what we're here to do.
Right.
But I really enjoyed this. What did you think?
I thought it was cute. I think they were great. I was like, it's like a modest stripper.
Honestly, if we weren't on VH1, probably more would have came off.
That part.
Oh, baby, this little bit right here at the end where they were all up in the front and doing this little bit of choreography, I'm like, you better get it, Thirsty. You better get it, bitch. You better get it. I was like, maybe just smile. Like, she knew she fucked that up. She's like, yeah, I did that. She knew she fucked that up. She did. She did. Oh, and this bit with the money, I love it. And I love that the money was the same color as her outfit. I'm like, come on, give me the pink and yellow money, honey. Yes. So Thirsty Vaughn Trapp, do you have any ideas on who this could be? Because this is one of the few people I know 100% who this is. No guesses? Okay. Well, I've expressed this to you multiple times. My love for the show Ugly Betty. I loved Ugly Betty with every fiber in me. That is like one of my top tier favorite shows. I still want it to be, I still want a reboot. I want it back. It was so good. It was so ahead of its time. Those 4 seasons were 4 great years of television. And honestly, it's I think ABC was the one who owned it. ABC really dropped the ball with season 4 by messing with their time slot because they moved it to Friday. Watching it on Friday, so they just canceled it instead of moving it back to its original date. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday where people were actually watching it.
Right.
And a lot of people were like, well, it's already halfway through the season. Why would I want to tune in now? You know what I'm saying? So I feel like ABC got a little too much dip on their chip. And this show was a casualty because of it. But on that show, there's a character named Justin. And Justin is played by Mark Indelicato. And I truly feel like this is Mark Indelicato. As soon as he started speaking, I'm like, Justin? Like, Justin, is that you? Justin. Justin, I miss you. Justin, please come back.
I feel like Ugly Betty and Jane the Virgin are in the same universe.
I could see that. Oh, that would be sickening. I need to finish Jane the Virgin. I got like halfway through the first season and stopped.
Oh no, you're missing the best part.
I know, everybody tells me what, and I think I stopped because did I stop having Netflix for a while? I don't remember, but I stopped and I just never got back to it. But then again,
I
you
need you
know,
to finish.
with the previous position that I've had, I haven't really had too much time for TV. But with this new position, I actually have the energy to come home and actually watch something instead of just coming home and not turning on nothing unless it's something we're going to review on here.
Right.
So I've actually,
Enjoy life. Enjoy TV.
yes, like I've run through so many shows since switching over because I actually had the energy to invest time into these shows. So I think Jane the Virgin will be on the list, but there's several more that I need to catch up on before I can, jump back in.
Commit.
But yes, I feel like this is Mark and Delicato. Justin. And even looking at the face now, I'm like, yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, Justin gave me life every episode. I love how they handled the character Justin too. I know this ain't an Ugly Betty review, but I love how they handled the character Justin because they could easily fuck that up, but they didn't, and it was it was great. It was great. All right, we're gonna move on because I will talk about Ugly Betty all day. Up next is
Miss
Fabulosity,
Fabulosity, darling,
and she did just fine by Mary J. Blige.
mm-hmm.
I thought this was a good performance.
It was a good performance. They did
absolutely
nothing to hide who it was.
Yeah, we all knew it was Loreta.
We all knew it was Loreta, and like, I said, well, somebody had to go home first.
And I'm like, hers wasn't even the worst, and that's the part that gets me. Yes, there was issues, but overall, it was a good performance.
Mm-hmm.
I was really confused by her play.
What I was missing from it was
this moment right here when she was doing the arms. I'm like, yes, ma'am, give us arms.
But the only thing I was missing was, like the Broadway, because she was in Dreamgirls and stuff like that, the original cast. And I'm like, you could have gave us some of the Broadway
cast, okay? OG.
But other than that, I mean, this is different. I was just missing the showgirl a little bit.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, we know it's Loreta Divine. There's no need to harp on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the season finale of P Valley after we get done here. I'll eat my dinner and watch P Valley, and I'm so scared that her character is gonna die. I'm so tired of her characters dying on television shows. So if she dies, I'm gonna be so mad. But anyway,
I'm gonna need you because I still ain't watched, and I need to, especially since there are some scenes I'm extremely curious about.
Baby, I got on that Stars deal. I'll send it to you, honey, because I still need to send you the HBO Max too. I'm gonna send them both.
Yes.
But last but definitely not least, is Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Baby, this name. When she said it, I'm like,
it's right. It's right.
And she did Goodies by Sierra. Are you kidding me?
She did Goodies by way of Katy Perry's.
This was so
California Girl.
And I'm really shocked you didn't recognize who this was from the jump.
No.
This is another one from Glee.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a good shot up close of that face. This is another one from Glee.
I'm trying to decide if this was the person in the wheelchair or. Oh, okay.
This is Artie. Baby.
And I had to go off face shape.
It was the face, like the voice. I was like, oh, that's Artie. That's Kevin McHale. I'm sorry, Kevin McHale. I'm like, and plus I actually follow his music career. So like his song Help Me Now, James Dean, those two songs right there really are like my jams. And as soon as I heard the voice, I'm like, oh, that's Kevin. Oh, this little moment right here was too cute. I was like, okay, you better get it, Chick-fil-A. You better get it, honey.
I said, oh, she liked the chocolate.
Like, this is too cute. I like that. That was funny. But yeah, I feel like this is Kevin McHale.
Oh, I see it.
Artie,
them teeth give it away.
and him and Jenna are like best friends. So it's
Yes.
funny how they're both doing this at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think they probably signed up together to do it. But out of all these amazing performances, who had your favorite of the week?
My favorite of the week was probably Poppy.
Poppy was a very close second for me. I think Chick LaFay really stirred. And I love how she actually rapped Petty Pablo's part 2. I'm like, you better rap. And that was the one thing I was kind of upset with Thirsty. I'm like, oh, you didn't rap Busta's verse. Come on now. But yeah, I will have to say Chick LaFay, but Poppy's like a very close second. And as you know, Poppy won the challenge this week. She's the winner of this week's Maxi Challenge.
Yes.
I love how this is an actual season. Like, this is too cute. I'm so excited. So I'm super excited. I would have personally gave it to Chick LaFay, but hey, our bottom 2 was Jackie Wood and Fabulosity. Do you agree with this bottom 2?
No, not necessarily, but I understand why they did it.
Neither do I. I think Electra Owl should be here instead of Fabulosity because I was still entertained by what Fabulosity did. I was not entertained by Electra Owl. I wasn't. But they lip synced to Venus by Bananarama. What did you think of this lip sync for your life?
It was cute but unfair to Miss Loreta.
I thought she won the lip sync, to be fair.
Right?
I really thought she won it because neither one of them was really like, giving us But they were both cute. And I really felt like Fabulosity gave us what we needed in this moment. I'm like,
she said, I'm gonna give you a performance now. Little Tina Turner moves.
That's I was getting to it because there's a click that I got right here, baby. She was giving them this Tina right here.
Rolling.
Baby, I was living. I'm like, you better get it, Fabulosity, honey. She was eating. I enjoyed this. But yeah, overall, this was a cute lip sync. I really like, especially with them being celebrities. I'm like, this is cute. This is cute.
Them clear shoes.
I didn't want to say nothing about them clear shoes, but I hate them. I hate them. But RuPaul announces that Jackie Wood is going to stay in the competition, and unfortunately, that means Fabulosity must sashay away. But first, we must find out who Fabulosity is.
Like we didn't already know.
We find out it's Loreta Divine.
Hey.
Yes.
I think Ru was like, we the same age, baby. I'm gonna give you a break.
Yeah. So unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to Fabulosity, aka Loreta Divine.
Woo!
So, as every other season, we're going to pick a top 3. We're going to do a 3. I think they'll do a top 3 with this one. So, Miss Creasha McGill.
Yes.
Who are you putting in your top 3?
Okay. So, Chakra 7.
Chakra 7, okay.
Like, definitely. Because I got 4 names.
So you're trying to drop one. Ooh, I had a hard time narrowing it down to 3 as well.
Thirsty Vaughn Trapp and Chick LaFay, with Poppy Love being like an alternate.
Thirsty and then Chick LaFay. Okay, so Chakra 7, Thirsty Vaughn Trapp, and Chic LaFay, who's open on Sundays. Okay.
Okay.
Now my top 7 is
7.
Top 7, Lord. My top 3 is very similar to yours.
Ooh.
I have Chakra 7, Chick LaFay.
Okay.
And I went with Poppy Love. I went with Poppy Love. Now my alternate was Donna Bellissimo. I feel like Donna's gonna serve them. She might make it too, but Thirsty got to start connected to that audience, honey. She got to start connected to that audience. But yes, that's my top 3. That's your top 3. Overall, really enjoyed this first episode. So, LaCresha, we're going to wrap things up here because we have less than 2 minutes. So, where can they find you on the social media?
You can find me at Cresha McGill, that's CreshaMcGill on all social media.
And you can find me in the club, pocket full of bud, mama. But if I'm not there, you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDSMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow with our Down Under review.
Down Under.
Under.